welcome. So grateful you're taking time to stop your day and just ground a little bit and settle. I feel like I need that today as well. So if you're comfortable, I'm in a chair. If you're in a chair, sometimes I like to sit a little bit towards the front couple inches of the chair. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes, you can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes open, but I get so easily distracted visually. I like to close my eyes. And just taking a second to check our posture. I like to think that, my spine is upright, almost as if I'm a king or a queen sitting on a throne. My chin is just slightly tucked. And then everything else, as much as you're able to, just go ahead and relax. Maybe even take a moment to take your fingers and clench them into a fist and then release them, release all that tension. Maybe move your jaw side to side. We can tend to carry a lot of tension in our jaw. And just taking one moment to check in with your body. If there's anywhere you need to relax, feel free to just loosen up. And I would invite you on your next inhale to take a deep, deep inhale in. And just let it out with a sigh or a movement. And just do that 2 more times at your own pace. Deep breath in. And we'll start off with something that is called box breathing sometimes. And the way that I do this is I'm going to inhale just internally. I'm going to do a count to 7. I'm going to hold my breath, that inhale, for a count of 7. And then I'm going to exhale to the count of 7. I think they call it box breathing because the inhale, the holding the breath, and the exhale are all equal in length. So on your next inhale at your own pace, go ahead and do that. Inhaling in for a count of 7. Holding for a count of 7. Exhaling for a count of 7. And we'll do that for a few moments here. Just go at your own pace. Inhaling to a count of 7. Holding for a count of 7, and exhaling for a count of 7. Continuing to do that. If your mind wanders or if you lose count, just be gentle with yourself. Just bring your mind back. You don't have to plan. You don't have to figure anything out right now. You don't need to evaluate. Just try to let your full attention rest on that movement. Inhale for 7, holding for 7, exhaling for 7. Letting that go, just take a brief moment to bookmark where you are right now. See if you notice any differences in your body or your mind. It's okay if there's not any difference. It's okay if you're feeling more agitated. It's okay if you're feeling a little bit more relaxed. But just taking a moment to take stock and see how you're feeling in this moment. And we'll just do a few minutes of a mindful visualization exercise. Go ahead and just push down slightly on your knees so that your feet really feel the ground underneath you. You're activating your feet so you feel the earth underneath you supporting you. And just imagine even that your feet are buried in sand or buried in earth, a couple inches of earth on top of your legs, just really connecting you firmly to the ground. And on your next inhale, I would invite you to just imagine that the earth underneath you is just gifting you whatever you need. As you inhale in, imagine that you're breathing up through your legs, up through your abdomen, up through your chest, all the way to your forehead. Whatever you're needing right now, peace, relaxation, focus, happiness. And on your next exhale, just imagine whatever is in you that doesn't serve you in this moment. Imagine that going down through your body, down through your legs, down into the earth. Breathing out any sort of frustration, regret, stress, fatigue. And just repeating that on your next inhale, breathing in love, acceptance, breathing in a sense of security. And as you exhale out, just imagine whatever you don't need, just driving back down into the earth, breathing out fear, comparison, double guessing yourself. Just imagine that going down your legs, down into the earth. And if it helps, even imagining the earth happily receiving that from you, just recycling that, composting that down. And again, breathing in support, breathing in a sense of ease and peace. And as you breathe out, just letting go any resentment, any judgment of others or of yourself, any sort of fear or doubt. One more cycle like that, breathing in anything you need, known or unknown. Breathing in hope, a sense of connection to the group, a sense of being surrounded with love and support. And on your last exhale here, just exhaling out anything that you don't need anymore. Any sort of recriminations, any sort of fear, any sort of stress or anxiety, just breathing it down out of your body into the earth. And then just letting that go, returning to breathing normally. Take just a minute here in silence, and I'd invite you to just let your attention rest on your breath, noticing breathing in, breathing out, but just sharing one collective minute of stillness without any sort of demand or expectation from you. And letting your awareness return to the room that you're in physically right now. If you want to wiggle your toes or maybe move your fingers to bring a little bit more sensation there. And before we close this meditation, just take a moment to check in with your body, with your mind, and again, just bookmark what you're feeling. Are you feeling any differently? It can be better or worse, without judgment. Making the point, the point being to notice how you're feeling. And it's okay if you feel better, It's okay if you feel worse. It's okay if you don't feel anything. It's okay if you feel the same. But just taking a moment to notice and check in with your body about how you're feeling in this moment. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back to the call.